Hi, today we have here Jo-Hanna Taylor from NBI Design.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
The pleasure is mine.
Okay, so tell us an example of what you do.
Wow. As it is right now, I'm doing a whole lot of stuff.
Okay.
But I am a fitness trainer.
Okay.
I make jewelry, and I would consider myself a fitness enthusiast. Yeah.
Okay. So, what is your company's goal? What is NBI company's goal?
The goal, alright, NVI Design, it's really dealing with exclusively handcrafted jewelry. It's an eco-friendly line, so it's a play on self-taught metalwork as well as indigenous materials, natural bead seeds, upcycled materials, just really putting it together to show what inspires me.
Okay, awesome. So tell me about your first memory being an entrepreneur as a child.
First memory, I sold everything. Once I could put it together, it must cancel.
Yeah.
As far as I was concerned, if I used to have a Game Boy, I used to rent it out. That's my first memory.
Wow.
The big clunky Game Boys, the first
Yes.
generation Game Boys.
Yeah.
And I had the cartridges and whatever because I had an uncle who he realized I really loved games, so he would support the habits.
Mm-hmm.
And I would go to school with my Game Boy and I would pimp out my Game Boy. I would rent it for hours, rent it for the day.
So did you have a business plan when you first started NBI Design?
Yes. I wouldn't say a formal one.
Okay.
But imagine this. I am an insurance advisor. At that time because I'm 28 now, so call it 2 years ago. I'm going to look in my mother's face, right?
Mm-hmm.
And tell her, Mom, yeah, insurance advisor, that's great. And you see that I'm really good at jewelry,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to expand this. I'm going to leave my job and I'm going to go about this. It's hard for a mother to hear
Yes.
that because your daughter is leaving sure for unsure.
Yes.
Yeah, so I had to be.
Yes.
I had to know that, look here, this is what I want to do,
Mm-hmm.
and this is how I'm about to do it, because she's the only one that matters to me.
Yes.
Anybody else can talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you enjoy most about creating the jewelry?
Free form.
Okay.
I enjoy not knowing what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I enjoy the most about my life as it is now and my business in terms of jewelry making. I need to know where my business is going, yes. But in terms of like the jewelry, I know I allow nature, the elements to speak to me.
Yes.
And I add love to that and I make my peace.
Okay. So that's awesome. So how important is balance when wanting to pursue a career as an entrepreneur?
Important. It is so important.
Okay.
You need to be consistent. Consistency, I have learned, is so important because you get up, alright. If you are not, just like with a regular 9 to 5, if you are not saying, okay, I'm dedicating these amount of hours, this part of the time it's for marketing, this part of the time it is for manufacturing. If you are not loving yourself enough to give yourself that time, deck of cards, house of cards, you will fall.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so talk a little bit about who is the most important person in your life.
Well, I really touched on it. She, Miss Shirley, she is the hugest motivator for me. She is a mother and a father all in one, and structure is important for her, and being happy with what you're doing. And for me, because she's from old school, you know, so it's just kind of like, what are you doing with your life, you know? But that woman, she's such a motivating and driving force in my life. She reminds me constantly that I need to push, I need to be greater because of what she went through. It was just me and her. She raised me, she mothered me, she fathered me.
Okay.
You know, so she made it clear to me every day that it's important to fight, not just as a human being, but as a woman, and just being able to know my place in the world.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so if there's one advice that you could give to upcoming and established entrepreneurs, what would it be?
Everybody's journey is different, but it's important to be consistent. Never you give up. Never. It will be hard. If it's not hard, your dreams are not big enough.
Yes.
You need to reevaluate. You must be terrified.
Yes.
And with that fear,
Yes.
you embrace it.
Yes.
And you keep pushing.
Absolutely. I love that. And I love the fact that you believe in your clientele and wanting to build customer rapport
Important.
and develop a friendship, like you said. And that's really what keeps your clientele growing. And you have lifelong clientele.
Yeah.
And they appreciate the value of your product.
True.
And they will spread the word.
True.
So I'm really excited that there are jewelry lines out there that cater to the people.
Yeah.
Caters to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Jo-Hanna, for being here. I really
Thank
enjoyed
you,
talking to you.
man. It was a pleasure.
Okay.
Truly grateful.